Hi, it's Patrick here at CADconverters, and in this video I'm going to run through using levels within Autodesk Revit. So at the moment in my project browser you'll notice that I'm on level 0, and if I go across to my architecture tab in the datum panel you'll see there's level. Now level's grayed out at the moment, so that basically means that I can't add a level in. Now you can only add levels into sections and elevations. So if I go to my south elevation, you'll notice that now datum panel levels has become enabled. So the short key for levels is LL. Now if I click on that, the contextual tab for place levels appears, and underneath that in the draw panel you'll see I've got line and pick line. So we'll try and use them too in a moment. I'm going to start with line there though. Below that in the options bar you'll see I've got make plan view, that's ticked. We'll come back to that in a moment. And then for plan view types, and then we've got offset. So to add a level in, it's a 2-click process and it's very straightforward. You just basically left click once, pull across, left click again, and that's how you add a level. Now a couple of things have happened and changed with doing that. If I select modify to come out of that, you'll see we've added our level, and then in the project browser under views you'll notice we've added some other plan views. We've added a structural floor plan called level 3. We've got a floor plan called level 3, a ceiling plan called level 3 as well. So that, by adding that level in, we've added some 3 more plan views in. If I go to level 3, you'll notice if I double click on the head that I've got a plan view called level 3, and that then becomes bold. That's the view that I'm in. So if I just close that a moment and then delete that, and we'll add another level in. It's going to ask me, do I want to delete them views? I'm going to say OK to that. And then I'm going to go back to level. And then this time, where it says make plan view, I'm going to leave that ticked, but I'm going to specify what type of plan view I'm going to create. So I'm going to click that. You'll notice that there we are. We've got the ceiling plan, floor plan, and structural plan. Now, I don't want the structural plan or the ceiling plan, so if I just click on them to sort of unhighlight them if you like, and then select OK. Now all that means is I'm just going to draw or add in a floor plan. So I'm going to hover over the end of level 1, you'll see these extension lines appear, and then there's my reporting dimension, tell me approximately I'm 2 meters away from level 1. So I'm going to left click, pull across, zoom out a little bit, pull across. You'll notice that I can't go up or down, it's only across. See the extension lines appear again. I'm going to left click. That's then added a floor plan in. No ceiling plans or no structural plans. I'm going to select modify. Then I'm going to zoom in a bit to the top of my level, and you'll notice that I've got what's called level 4 now. The original one before I deleted that was level 3, so Revit thinks it's helping you out and adding in the next sequential one. So if I wanted to change the name of that level, if I double click on that, I can go into level there and change that to 3. If I click in a blank space out of that, it's going to ask me, Revit will ask me, do I want to change the corresponding view? So do I want that view there to change to the same name as the level? Now you don't have to do that, but I would advise that you do. It'd be very confusing otherwise. So I'm going to select yes, and you can see it's changed there. But if I wanted to change it to level 2, let's say, because it is the one above level 1, I can click on it. I could double click on it, or in the identity data in the properties I could click into there and then call that 2. I'll get the same response. Do I want to change the floor plan? I'm going to say yes to that. You can see it's done to level 2. Now the height, again, I could click on there, change that to 4750, let's say, then that moves it up. If I want to go to the properties, you'll notice the height's there also. I might change that to 5 meters. Press enter, and that moves up again. If I really wanted to, I could come into the reporting dimension there, click on that, and then make that, I don't know, 2 meters. Press enter, that moves it down from there. So there's about 3 different ways to change or set the level of height that you need. That 4590 is referring itself to level 0 there. So it's 4.5 meters up from there. If I go to level 2, the view level that I've just added in, you'll notice that you can see the grid lines there, but then nothing else underneath. So the important part of this bit now is to understand that when you click on and open up level 2, you're looking down on it. So you're looking, like I say, down onto level 2. And to sort of try and illustrate that, if I just pull the wall up to level 2, then go back to level 2. I'm going to click the head this time. There's the wall there. So that's right on that level. And you notice how it's sort of slightly grey. If I go to the south view again and pull that wall slightly further up, then go to level 2, you see how it's not so grey, it's a bit bolder. That's because where the wall was, you were right on the sort of threshold of what that level is looking at. And there are functions and advanced sort of settings within the views to change what you see, and in later videos we'll sit and go through that. So if I go to the 3D view now, you can see that that wall has gone up to level 2 and past level 2. Go back to level 0, you can see it all looks the same on that level. If I go to level 1, you can see there's the wall there. If I go to level 2, you can see there's that wall there. So if I go back to my south view, I'm going to select that wall and just pull that wall down to level 1. Hopefully that should sort of give you the sort of general idea of what levels are all about and how quickly to add them in. The final bit then, if I go back to level, I'm just going to cancel that. Go back to level is use pick line. So this is just a quick way, once you're comfortable using levels, to add them in very, very quickly. So I'm going to select pick line. I'm going to select the offset of, for argument's sake, 3,500. And then if I select or just hover over the levels that are already there, it's going to add them in. Can you see that dotted line? That's telling me where it's going to put the next level. So if I go like that, left click, add to level. Left click, add to level. I'm going to select modify, and you can see it's added them extra levels in. So I'm just going to delete that top one. I'm going to delete that one. So that's just using pick lines. So the final bit then is if I want to have a level in that hasn't got a plan view. So I might just need a level in as a reference. So I don't need it to have a view. Now to do that, you just basically untick make a plan view. So by ticking that, you're not going to make a plan view, but you can still add a level in. So in this occasion, I'm just going to sort of click there, pull across, go to there, come out of that command, and you'll see I've got level 5 in now. Now the difference between them two, you can probably notice, is one's black and one's blue. Now if you see a level with a black head, so to speak, that basically means it hasn't got a corresponding view in the browser. Now you can add them views back in if you wanted. If you wanted level 5 to be added into there, you can do that. That's in the View tab, in the Create panel, in Floor Plans. If you click that, select Floor Plan, you'll notice it says that level 5 hasn't got a floor plan, so you can say OK to that. That then adds level 5 in, and you'll notice the walls and a CAD file in there. It's added it to the project browser. If I go back to my south view, you'll see the head's not black anymore, it's gone to blue. So that there's not a lot of settings to do with levels in the sense of placing them. So I hope that gives you a good explanation of how easy it is to add levels into Revit. So thank you for watching.